heavy questions right in the morning. Repeat the question. By the end of 2026, what has to be true for you to feel that this year actually mattered?
We ship something.
What has to be true that it actually mattered? Opportunity. It needs to be seized more often. I let it go by as if it's like open doors. People have been like, and it's not like bad open doors, you know? It's like open doors that are like with great offers, like come inside, like free doors here, you know? But yeah, more opportunity and allowing those things to come into my life more frequently. The first initial, like before section D, is to like understand like if this is it.
That still solves the problem where it's like you want people to show off how awesome their dogs are, therefore you feel better about having a dog, or is this just noise? And you still haven't solved the problem of like, my dog is stressing me out, and I'm not at the point where I want to surrender it yet.
Yeah.
So based on conversations that I've had with customers, both based in the US and China, amongst the topic of finances, I've learned that this space is quite challenging, but yet offers so many opportunities to build something that is practical and useful for users, and especially myself, because this was based off of an initial conversation that I had with my mother at the end of last year and around the beginning of this year. And after also spending a decade in advertising, and within that decade working in media and budget tracking and planning and buying and basically being accountable for how a business is spending their money and if they're spending their money wisely and getting return out of that, I really started to hone in on the idea of one of the most basic products out there in one of the most abundantly, I guess, available product is a budget tracker.
So here is a quick preview of a prototype I put together. The goal here is to be as approachable and simple as possible so you can clearly understand your income, your expenses, and what remainder that you have left over. Of course, I've also included a visual representation of that so you can see your cash flow, and then a more detailed transaction list so you know precisely where your dollars are coming in and where it's going out, and inclusive of investments as well. This is a prototype that I've put together quite quickly. I would like for it to be a comprehensive overview so you know exactly where you stand with your finances. But I need to get this in users' hands as quickly as possible so I can get feedback so I can know which features is worth doubling down on and focusing on, and then which features should be tabled and be put to use later. The UI can change, but this is just where we stand right now with version 1 or version 0. And then after we get some good feedback and after I get an understanding of the problem even better, I think this could be a much stronger product.
It is early in the morning, and I'm still waking up. The sun is definitely in my face and in my eyes. Yeah, I think this morning I want to go for a nice run. Since we're at the top of the year, January, I'm going to try to keep myself accountable and at least run once a week. All right, let's get to work. The room's a little messy, so I gotta clean this up and then get some running clothes on and get those miles in. All right, so straighten up the room a little bit. It's always important to have like a clean space because it allows for a clean mind. Or so I've been told. I don't know. Still testing that out. Let's just get changed and get the run in. Yeah. Let's just run. I didn't have a cool transition at all.
And push your hand. I just wanna know why we're falling through. I wanna know why. There's nothing I could do. I wanna take the climb. Keeping up with you.
All right, I'm here. 5.8 miles done. I'm thinking about this being the location to meet up and do a run. It's nice. Great spot to meet. I'll probably put a map somewhere on here. But yeah, good run. Let's go home.
Flickering sun. When in the dark we run and run. Coming undone. Don't settle for none.
Yep. Every Sunday, 9:30 a.m. Running in Central Park. If you want to come through and let's get some miles in.
Your business stance, like not only in like where your spend is, what you actualize to, what dollars you have left over, if you want to push that over to the next month, or you got to take out money from the next month in a more automated way.
So I'm working on right now a like thing to track all my toys because I always lose them, you know?